Hey guys, it's Miss Dawson again. We've been talking a lot about place value this week in math. We have learned how to identify place value, what place a number is in. We've learned how to read numbers, how to say those numbers. But today we're going to be making sure that you truly understand what that place value means. So, for example, if we have the number 5,632. You guys probably know that the 5 is in the thousands place, but what does that mean? So what would it mean for the 6 to be in the hundreds place? Yesterday with expanded form, you said that if the 5 is in the thousands place, then that means it's worth 5,000. So what that really means is we have 5 1,000s, okay? But you might be saying, Miss Dawson, I don't know that much about multiplication yet. I've done some facts in 3rd grade, but we haven't talked about multiplication in 4th grade at all yet. And that's okay, because I'm gonna teach you a trick today. So anytime that you are multiplying something by a multiple of 10, and what a multiple of 10 means is any number that has a 1 in the front and then zeros behind it. So 10, 100, 1,000. We could keep going on and on and on. Anytime that you're multiplying something by one of those multiples of 10, all you have to do is ask yourself, what's 5 times 1? It's 5. And then tag on however many zeros you have. So 1, 2, 3. So 5, if I have 5 1,000s, 5 times 1,000, then that just equals 5,000. For this one, it's a 6. It's in the hundreds place. So that's 6 times 100, which is 600. Here we've got our 3. It's in the tens place. That means I have 3 tens. 3 times 10, we would do 3 times 1, which is 3, and it gets only 1 0 that time. And then this one would be like 2 1s. 2 times 1 is 2, and no zeros that time. So this is helping us to understand this is a 5, this is a 6, this is a 3, this is a 2, but what is this 5 worth? And that's how we could figure it out. 5 in the thousands place means 5 times 1,000, or it's worth 5,000. So when you get to today's assignment, today's slideshow, it's called Understanding Place Value, and it's going to give you an amount over here, and then it's going to provide some movable pieces. I learned yesterday they don't move very well with my pen, so I'm just going to write them in. But you're going to match which ones equal the same amount. I recommend that you get out a piece of paper and actually write these down as you work, and it'll make it a lot easier. So 400 ones, that would actually be 400 times 1. So this one is worth 400. 40 ones would be like 40 times 1, so it's worth 40. This one's a little trickier. We've got 40 times the hundreds. So I'm going to say 40 times 1. Anything times 1 is just itself. So 40 times 1 is 40. And then I want to tag on my 2 extra zeros. So that means 40 hundreds is really worth 4,000. Then we've got 40 tens. So 40 times 10. I'm going to say 40 times the 1. That equals 40. And then I'm going to tag on that extra 0. So 40 tens is worth 400. So then I would come over here And I could do the same thing. So 400 tens. I would say, what's 400 times 1? That would give me 400 plus the extra 0 would change it to 4,000. So then I would look over here, which one of these equaled 4,000? And it's this one. So if you guys are working on your computer, you would just be able to drag that over. Didn't work that well for me with my pen. So I'm going to write what it said. Okay. Then if I was doing 400s, I would say 4 times 100. 4 times 1 is 4, plus my 2 extra zeros. Means this one's worth 400. I'm going to come over here. I have 2 that are worth 100. So I'm thinking we can just choose which one we want to put it on. Okay. And we have 4 times the 10 equals 40. So that one would match with this one. And then that leaves our last one, which should go in this square, but let's check it just to make sure. 40 times 10. I'm going to say 40 times the 1 gives me 40, plus the 1 extra 0 because it's a multiple of 10. And so that equals 400, and this one equals 400. Actually, they're the exact same thing, aren't they? They both say 40 tens. Okay, so that's how today's lesson works. You're going to be doing some simple multiplication just to figure out what each one is worth, and then matching it with something else that's worth the same amount. I hope that makes sense. You can pause this video or re-watch it if you need to. You can put some notes in your journal if you need to, or send us a message if you have any questions. Bye.